What is up, my people? I'm gonna make this quick because I am on the clock. I got some other stuff to do, but I'm gonna make a quick prediction video. On the upcoming fight. It's called the Ring. No, not the Ring of Fire. Damn, I forgot the name. It's Day of Reckoning, right? And this guy here. This guy is Anthony Joshua. I'm pretty sure if you like boxing, you know who this is. Um, and here's what I consider a boxer puncher. Um, in the heavyweight division, everybody's really a puncher if you think about it, because just the weight is so much that anybody could knock anybody down at any moment. At any moment, if you catch them with a good shot, especially in those heavier weight divisions. Um, but Anthony Joshua, he is a heavy hitter, and he's a bit of a type of a boxer puncher, at least in my opinion. And really, it depends on the strategy he uses in each fight. That's gonna determine if he's either gonna win or lose. And the reason I say that is because he's not great at any one thing. Like, he's not the hardest puncher in this weight division, or the fastest guy or anything like that. But he is pretty well rounded. Um, and but as far as his attitude and the way he carries himself as a boxer, puncher, slash nullifier. And he is looking for that one punch that's going to get you out of there the whole time. That's what he's doing. He's not going to outbox you per se, but he is going to box you for long enough to nullify whatever it is you have, and then hit you with something as hard as he can. Um, and he's going to be fighting against a guy who, in Otto Wallin, who is a pure boxer type, and he's not just any regular pure boxer, but he's like more like a jab master type, meaning that he likes to jab more than your typical um, pure boxer. So that's the way I see him. I haven't seen that many of his fights. I've seen a couple of them, the most important ones, and his distance management is good if he has the range to do that. If he doesn't, the physicality of it, he just can't deal with it, because his number one way of defense is, like most like most pure boxers, is his feet. Um, they after that, they tend to not know what to do, especially the more pure the boxer is. For some reason, especially in today's day and age, they after that first line of defense, which is the feet and staying on that outer circle. After that, they kind of don't know what to do. Now, the thing about Anthony Joshua is that, since he's a boxer puncher, he's good at a lot of things, but he's not great at any of them. Most of the time when he loses to people that are great at one thing. Um, and he is able to adjust if he has the right strategy. Like, for example, against Usyk, if he would have had the game plan of walking him down and trying to get him with body shots in the later rounds, he might have knocked down Usyk. But Usyk was just too great on the outside. He was too great of a strategist in that fight, and he was able to catch him with several types of punches. He doesn't. Usyk doesn't have one favorite punch, so that is something that is his weakness. Anthony Joshua's weakness. The thing about Otto Walling is that Otto Walling, he does have a favorite fight punch, and that is the jab. And so I feel like Anthony Joshua was going to be able to nullify the jab and take him out in the later rounds. So I give the win to Anthony Joshua in this one. Now moving on to Wilder. Wilder is also a type of boxer puncher in my opinion, or you could say he's a pressure fighter as well. You could say he's maybe like a pressure fighter in the sense of a presence pressure fighter. But I think, especially since the last fight, since he likes to stay on the outside and then come in with long rangy um, shots straight down the middle. I think he's more of a boxer puncher, and I think he uses his the very little IQ that he has to stay on the outside and catch people from the outside with his shots. Um, and I think Wilder is that like a one punch guy. He's trying to look for that one shot the whole time. He's gonna do whatever it takes to land it. Now against Arthur, I forget his name. Um, Against his opponent that he's gonna fight, Joseph Parker. Damn, Parker and Arthur sound just too much alike, and my brain just. So Joseph Parker, he's a combination guy. He's also a boxer puncher. So most of these guys are boxer punchers, except for Otto Wally. But the difference being that Parker likes combinations and he likes to let go of his hands, and I think that's going to be to his detriment in this fight. I think I think Wilder is going to catch him somewhere along the line. He's going to catch him with a good shot because he's very easy to hit. Mr. Joseph Parker is, and that's going to be to his detriment, and also his aggression is going to be to his detriment. And I think they interviewed Wilder's coach, and he said that he's courageous and that's going to fall into our plans. Yeah, I that's the way I see it too. I see, um, Joseph Parker, trying to build combos in 1, 2 rounds, and then because he is a boxer type, so he does know how to box. But the thing about him is that he's trying to work up his punch stats within the fight. He's not like a regular, pure boxer who he's okay if he just lands that jab and then every once in a while, does something else. No, he's actually trying to build his combos in there. Um, and I think that's actually going to be to his detriment in this fight. So I give the fight to Wilder. Um, and then this is the last one I'm gonna try to go over, and this is Bivol versus um, Lyndon Arthur. I was gonna say Lyndon Johnson versus Lyndon Arthur, and I think Bivol wins this one. Bivol is a boxer puncher, and he's also kind of like a combination type as well, similar to Joseph Parker. The only difference is um, that Bebo is better at it, and also Bebo usually has an advantage in his range. Um, and also Bebo, he's not going to let go of his hands that easy. He's gonna box you first, and then where he sees it, he's going to let go of his hands more. I think this fight's gonna be probably the most boring fight of the evening, due to the fact that the guy he's fighting in Lyndon Arthur is a pure boxer, and he's the worst kind of pure boxer. He's a mover. He's a pure boxer mover. So at least the jab master, like what's his name, the one we just talked about him, but I forget his name, like Otto Welling. That's what I'm thinking about. Like Otto Welling, he has a jab, and he likes to throw the jab, and he likes to turn you with the jab and guide you with the jab. So that's a little bit entertaining for me. The worst kind of pure boxer is the mover. The mover is the worst kind of pure boxer because his number one thing is defense, and his number one thing is moving out of the way of shots and staying on the outside. And these guys are very boring. These are the worst kind of pure boxer, in my opinion. And then when he meets a boxer puncher combination type, like like Bevo, and he's smart about it too. So he's not gonna let go of his combinations unless he's absolutely sure. He's gonna try to figure out the combinations and then build from that, build from the jab or whatever. Similar to Joseph Parker, but in this case, I think the levels um, are way different. I think Bevo is up there in the levels, um, and I think Bevo is going to win that fight. Um, but we'll see what happens. But that is it for today, guys. It's gonna be a short one. It's gonna be a short one today because I got some other stuff to do and I gotta get out of here. But I thought I should just make this quick video. My predictions. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.